Good day, everyone. My name is Nareen Masood, and today I will be presenting our study called Meri Kahani, a gamified solution to teach computational thinking to female teenagers in low resource communities. We are a group of computer science students from Lahore University of Management Sciences who worked under the supervision of Dr. Suleiman Shahid for this project. The problem addressed by our study is that Pakistani children in underdeveloped and low socioeconomic areas lack top quality education. There is a severe gender gap within the computer science field in Pakistan, and young females are amongst the worst affected. Moreover, there is little to no work in progress that aims to improve the current situation. Now, to understand the gender gap in computational thinking better, we studied some literature from the past. Research has shown that the current syllabus in Pakistan's primary educational curriculum is usually limited to teaching students about computers in general and lacks emphasis on computational thinking skills. The current methods of teaching computational thinking in schools are also highly ineffective. Moreover, recent surveys of women in tech in Pakistan have shown that females are generally losing their interest in computer science from grade school to higher education. To encourage more female participation in this field, it is crucial to start teaching them about computational thinking from the very early age of 13 to 16 years. Furthermore, gamification as a method of learning has gotten increased attention over the past years and has shown better performance for the students. Similarly, research has also found that girls demonstrated significant positive body language in studies using a game-based learning application. For our study, we targeted two community schools in Lahore, from which 22 school-going girls belonging to developing areas participated in our user research. They were aged from 13 to 17 years. The method that we used for our research included semi-structured interviews and contextual inquiry in which the participants took part in three computational thinking activities. Next, we also performed competitor analysis on direct and indirect competitor apps as well as made user personas to understand our target audience better. The findings of our user research include that there is a lack of awareness and gender gap in the computer science field of Pakistan. Our research revealed that most females are introduced to computer science as a field later towards their educational journey. We also found that most of our participants had weak computational thinking skills, and 63.6% of them asserted that they found the computational thinking activities very easy. However, most of them got their responses wrong. We also saw that participants were comfortable using technology like laptops and smartphones, and 77% of them played games on their phones already. 86% of them preferred learning through games rather than books. Moreover, most of our participants were comfortable in English and they preferred that the proposed solution be in English as well. So once we had a good understanding of our problem, we moved on to the ideation phase and proposed a solution in the form of a game application. To break gender stereotypes and encourage females to pursue STEM fields, we incorporated a feminine theme in our solution. Secondly, in order to make the game personally relatable for the users, a Pakistani specific theme was used for the interface. To teach computational thinking, we tried incorporating a carefully curated computational thinking curriculum, and we also decided to add a storyline to our solution to personalize the user experience because most participants in our user research preferred learning through gamification. Finally, to ensure effective usability and support, visual hints as well as a help section was included in our solution, and to allow for peer-to-peer support, an optional collaboration and teamwork section was also added. So before arriving to our final design, we made a lo-fi paper prototype and tested it amongst a few participants. Based on testing results, we built our final high-fidelity design. Our interface was designed in a way to give the game a feminine look and to make it playful for our target audience. These images on the slide depict our main screen after logging in, our game map, and an example level of a game in ascending order. Finally, once our prototype was complete, we tested our final design with our target audience. The participants termed our game as a good initiative, especially the storytelling aspect of it. They found the Pakistani context very relatable and appealing. However, some of the participants found the language and instructions of the game a bit vague, and some feature placements did not match their mental model. Finally, for the future work of our study, we aim to refine our high-fidelity prototype further based on our evaluation results and cover additional computational thinking concepts, as well as extend this application to various other cultural contexts. We wish that this application achieves what we hope for and is able to make an impact in the computer science field of Pakistan. Thank you.